Pugilism Company, read BBS, Blackbird Sugar. So Vasyl Lomachenko returns this weekend. This Friday, pay attention, this Friday, the 12th. Not Saturday like we would all expect, because that's the day of the Claressa Shields, Christina Hammer fight. Vasyl Lomachenko versus Anthony $1 Million Crolla will be happening Friday the 12th. Staples Center, ESPN Plus, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, real talk, points for a very catchy nickname. I'm a sucker for a good nickname. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Anthony $1 Million Crolla. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Man, I wish the brother could fight better than he does. He's 34-6-3. Only 13 KOs. Of course, Lomachenko 12-1, 9 KOs. Like, getting back to Crolla, stopped one time only. 6 losses, half 100 draws. He ain't been stopped in 7 years, though. Again, the nickname, I was like, wow. Okay, bruh, I feel you. Now, he's just a guy. He's just a guy. I ain't gonna candy coat it. He has a win over Gavin Reese. He had a draw, and then he stopped Darles Perez, same guy that Maurice Hooker had a draw with on, I believe, the Andre Ward, Sergey Kovalev 1 undercard. Mighty Mo had a controversial draw with Darles Perez. Well, prior to that, $1 Million Crolla had a draw, and then he stopped Perez in 5 rounds with a body shot. This was for the WBA title at 135. Crolla had one defense of the title, and then he lost. He lost twice, actually, to Jorge Linares. And the second win was even more decisive. The first fight was a tad close, so they did an immediate rematch. And it was even worse the second time, more decisive for Linares, who obviously went on to lose that WBA title to Vasyl Lomachenko. The only other notable win that $1 Million Crolla has is over Ricky Burns. And, I mean, who hasn't beat Ricky Burns? I was just on BoxRec the other day, and I saw my own mama has a W over Ricky Burns. So who hasn't beat that dude? You know what I'm saying? Getting to Lomachenko, he's that dude, man. He's that dude. 2 gold medals, belts at 26, at 30, unified at 35. He was supposed to be unifying further again this Friday the 12th, but Richard Comey hurt his hand. Richard Comey won the IBF title in Frisco, Texas, at a fight that Pugilism Company covered. It was the Kovalev-Alvarez 2 main event with Teofimo as the co-main on the ESPN Plus portion. But yeah, Comey, he looked good in that fight. Like, I wasn't shocked to learn that his hands were hurt, because he was dropping bombs like the Gap Band on the dude he was fighting. I think it might have been Chanayev or something. I forget the dude's name. But yeah, so since Comey can't fight or unify, in steps $1 Million Crolla. Lomachenko, he's arguably the best fighter in the world. Pound for pound, weight classes be damned. But he's a victim of his own stellar performances. I spoke on this in my very last Lomachenko podcast right after the fight with Pedraza, where he picked up the WBA title. And just quite frankly, Lomachenko wasn't that dude in the Pedraza fight. He won clearly, but he didn't win spectacularly, if you know what I'm saying. Again, you're a victim of your own success, man, your own expectations. Once you reach that level, like that Roy Jones, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Like De La Hoya was there for a minute. Felix Trinidad was there for a minute. Shane Mosley. Like that's a lofty perch. That's a lofty ass perch. So yes, expectations come with that. That being said, Lomachenko pulls numbers though. If I'm not mistaken, he had nearly $2 million for the Linares fight and over $2 million unifying with Pedraza. So it only makes sense for Top Rank to test the ESPN Plus waters with Lomachenko. I get it. I ain't even mad at it. And I have ESPN Plus, and I will be watching the fight Friday. So make no mistake about that. Before I get out of here, sharing is caring. Love tap, bitch slap that like button. Comment as you're seeing. You comment, we comment. You comment, we comment. Getting back to the fight itself. Hey, I'm a straight shooter, man. One thing about me is I'm a straight shooter. No additives, no preservatives, little to no bias. I mean, Errol Spencer's the homie. I ain't gonna ever hide that. I got some other fighters, they just the homies. And if and when it's their time to shine, I'm not gonna hide it. But pretty much, like I said, no additives, no preservatives, little to no bias at all. And I'm unfiltered, man. I'm unfiltered. So with that being said, there's pressure on Vasyl Lomachenko to not only look good, but look impressive. Like, he needs to stop $1 Million Crolla. Again, man, who's got 6 losses, but only 1 by stoppage. It would behoove Vasyl Lomachenko to stop this dude. And again, hey, last reminder, Friday the 12th. This is not a Saturday fight. It is not a Saturday fight. That's Claressa Shields versus Christina Hammer, Saturday the 13th on Showtime. From the home of the 3-piece combos, Pugilism Company. Read BBS, BBS. Black Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.